All right, but this is the last one.
Sure wish you'd come swimming with us, Granny.
Oh, sorry, dear. I just can't bring myself anywhere near that there swimming hole.
How come?
Well, I wasn't always this way. Time was, I was an aquapony all-star. In fact, I was the only apple to ever come close to breaking the Equestria high diving record. Falling 6 stories into a deep dish pie pan takes a toll on my hindquarters. Oh, I was so sore, took years before I could even look at the water again. Just the idea of swimming makes my whole body ache. Besides, these old legs can't even paddle fast enough to stay afloat.
Boy, I sure would hate to be afraid of swimming. Do you think I'll ever be scared of the water?
Nope.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends.
Wow, Granny. I can't believe you were a high diver.
The best one in Ponyville.
Do you think I could be a high diver?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
But now you hold your horse feathers, little seed. I never said being a high diver was a smart decision. It's incredibly dangerous.
I know, but...
But nothing. It is the riskiest, scariest, darn fool thing I ever did do. And that's not to say I don't wish I was still young and spry and confident, but let's leave the flying through the air to the pegasus.
Wow, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound so fun.
Wow. I wonder where every pony's headed. Now, where in Ponyville do you two think you're going?
Oh, quit being such a worry worm and follow your ears.
Come on, Applejack. Aren't you curious?
Thank you one and all for your attendance, and we guarantee that your time here will not be spent in vain.
In fact, we think it will prove to be the most valuable time you've ever spent.
The Flim Flam Brothers. This should be interesting.
Yup.
Welcome one and all to the demonstration of a lifetime.
A demonstration of a better life.
A demonstration of a better time. And if we haven't captured your interest just yet, by the time we finish, an unfortunate phenomenon practically guarantees that we will.
A phenomenon? What's that?
It's a circumstance perceptible by the senses, but in this case, it's the simple fact that there's ailments all around us in everything we touch and see.
A sickness that lies waiting there in every breath you breathe.
Disease will up and grab you as it crawls from land and sea.
It's amazing how infected that the natural world and all its things can be.
Now, I understand that some of you don't think you're sick.
But twisted hooves and aching joints don't heal all that quick.
Consider just how dangerous this world is. You might
Slip and fall, break or sprain something here tonight.
But luckily for you, we've got the thing you need. And it's easier when all you need's the cure. The Flim Flam Miracle Curative Tonic. is just what the doctor ordered, I'm sure. Now I know our claims seem fantastical,
Impractical.
improbable,
Impossible.
and magical. So we welcome every suffering pony to make their way up to the stage.
Now don't crowd.
And we'll prove our tonic's effectiveness before your very eyes.
You there! Come up here, good sir.
I'll wager you're tired of those crutches, my friend.
Try taking a sip of this. That's why you're so lucky. We've got the thing for you. Just come on up, we've always got some more of the FIM Miracle Curative Tonic. I won't need these crutches to dance out the door.
Now, how do you like that?
I don't. There's something funny about this whole thing.
Now some of you may suffer from feelings of despair. You're old, you're tired, your legs won't work, there's grain in your hair.
Just listen and I'll tell you that you don't need to fear. Your ears will work, your muscles tone, your eyes will see so clear.
Luckily for us, you found the thing we need. The answer to our problems in a jar. The FIM Miracle Curative Tonic is the greatest ever miracle by far.
It cures the rains, the spurs, and the Clydesdale fur blight.
Hoferia and Horsenterry cured in just a night.
You've got swollen hooves and hindquarters, a terrible bridle bit cleft.
Saunter, sits, and gallop, plop, or give your tail some heft.
Mane loss, hay fever, a terrible tonsillitis.
You heard it here, folks. This is the only place in all of Equestria you'll find it.
It can make you shorter, taller, or even grow old.
But who'd want that?
When with one drink, you can be young again.
Sold!
Congratulations, Granny Smith. You just made the purchase of a lifetime.
Are you as worried as I am?
Yep.
Boy, I just can't believe all the things that Flim Flam Tonic can do.
When some pony says something's too good to be true, it usually is.
You mean Granny wasted her money?
Well, I don't know about that, but I don't think there's a tonic in Equestria that can make an old pony young again.
Howdy!
Granny!
Hang on now! We'll get you!
Granny, I thought you were too afraid of the water to swim. And what about your hip?
Well, I reckon it might have been a problem before I had myself a dose of that there Flim Flam Tonic.
I'm not so sure that tonic really does anything.
Doesn't do anything. What you call this?
I'm glad you're feeling good, but how do you know it's from the tonic?
I looked out at the water this morning and I felt the same terrifying aches and pains I always do. But one sip of that magic elixir and it all went away. Why, I might even get a head start on my chores. What do you say, Big McAdoo? Up for a little afternoon apple bucking?
Nope.
Oh, quit your belly aching.
Gee, it looks like that tonic works after all. I wonder what's in it.
I think maybe it's time we found out.
So you're just gonna walk up and ask them how it works?
I guess. Though if it's a genuine cure, I don't suppose they'll be too keen on sharing the recipe.
To dance out the door.
Wait a second. That's that same pony from before.
Hey! Now hold it right there, Mr.
Shill. Silver Shill. Oh, what do you two want?
Our granny took some tonic, and we want to know how it works.
Granny couldn't swim before, and now she can. Just like you couldn't walk, and now you can. But what are you doing back here? I mean, if the tonic cured you and all.
Because he's part of the act. It's time for you to tell the truth. You never needed crutches at all, did you? Say! Huh?
Well, if it isn't our most favorite apple.
What brings you back to our humble abode?
You two charlatans sold my granny a bottle of tonic, and now she's off acting like a filly again.
What's so bad about that?
If she keeps gallivanting around like a yearling, she's apt to drop from exhaustion or worse. What's more, I know for a fact that your friend here is dressing up as a different pony every night so he can pretend to be cured.
Oh, well, that's quite an accusation.
But let's say that it's true.
Hypothetically,
Theoretically,
as I understand, your granny was a famous aquapony.
the star of the show once upon a time.
But hasn't set so much as a hoof in the water since.
Until today, that's right.
Well, then even if our tonic were nothing more than a mixture of apple juice and beet leaves,
Hypothetically,
theoretically,
the fact is that Granny is happier now than before she tried it.
I guess.
so the question is,
Do you really want to be the pony who takes all that happiness away?
There you are. I've been looking all over. Did you find out what's in the tonic?
Honestly, Apple Bloom, as long as it works, I don't suppose it really matters.
Well, if it doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter to me either, sis.
that's the spirit.
Come back anytime.
Hey, Granny, think you could buck me over the water?
I don't see why not. Come on, Big Mac, toss her this way.
Granny, wait!
What were you saying, dear?
Granny, don't you think you should take it kinda easy?
I've been taking it easy for too long, and now thanks to that flim-flam tonic, I don't have to.
Granny, do you think I could be an aqua pony like you?
Of course you can, Sapling. There's nothing to it but to do it.
Well, the Ponyville swim meet is coming up. We could enter together. A legendary water pony like you? We'd be a cinch to win.
I don't know. Being back in the water is one thing, but a competition is a pony of a different color.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Granny. A swim meet sounds pretty safe. And after all, if that tonic lets you swim in a river and a swimming hole, a pool should be no problem at all.
Well, I'll be a tart turnover. You are right. All we need now is more tonic.
Welcome, friends, and step right up. The next show starts in 5 minutes.
But why not buy your tonic now and avoid the rush?
Right this way, good sir.
We'll take the whole case.
Are you saying this stuff actually works? It seems to work for Granny.
You heard it here first, folks. Flim Flam Miracle Curative Tonic is Granny Smith tested and Applejack approved.
If Applejack says it works, that's good enough for me. Just remember, you two, the most important thing is to be safe and have fun, right?
fiddlesticks. With the routine we've been working on, I'll be a plum pudding if we don't win this thing.
Good luck then.
Luck? Who needs luck? We got tonic on our side.
Flim Flam's magical curative tonic. Get your Applejack approved tonic. Granny Smith drinks it. Why shouldn't you?
Right.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we got some swimming to do.
Well, I'll be.
That was some of the most amazing aquabatics I've ever seen. How in Equestria did you do it? Hard work? Lots of practice?
Yeah, but mostly it's the tonic.
That's Flim Flam's miracle curative tonic, to be precise.
Buy it now while supplies last.
What are you doing here?
Oh, things are going so well. Flim and Flam gave me a promotion. Just made my first bid as a sales pony. No more costumes for this pony. This is more of a uniform.
If you say so.
I used to wonder if I was doing the right thing, pretending to be cured, basically lying to folks about this tonic, but thanks to you, I realized that sometimes honesty isn't the best policy.
Thanks to me?
With Flim Flam's magical curative tonic, my granny can do anything. Just ask Applejack.
No! This has gotta stop! If ponies keep believing that tonic can do things it can't, who knows what'll happen?
Maybe something like that?
Granny! What in blazes does she think she's doing?
Granny's gonna break the Equestria high diving record.
Land sakes!
Now, what in tarnation did you do that for?
That was the most fool pony thing I've ever seen any pony do in all my life. You can't do a dive like that.
No, quit your fussing. I had enough tonic to do a dive 10 times as high.
20 times by my count.
30 with a favorable breeze.
I hate to disappoint every pony, but there's no way Granny could have made that dive because this tonic is a fake. But you gave it your stamp of approval.
Are you saying you lied?
I am. I didn't mean to, but every pony seemed so much happier. I couldn't bring myself to tell you when I found out the tonic wasn't real. I know it was wrong. I just hope with time I can win back every pony's trust.
But if the tonic is a fake, then how come Granny can swim again? And what about all that aquabatic stuff we just did?
I reckon sometimes you can forget what you're capable of, and it just takes a little extra confidence to remember that it was inside of you all along. But telling ponies your tonic can do things it can't is just wrong.
But you just said it boosts confidence.
And that's not all it does, folks.
Yes, it is. In fact, it's not a tonic at all. I know, 'cause I helped make it. Watching Applejack save Granny and then admit to lying, well, that made me realize I was making ponies believe in a thing that just wasn't so.
Believing in something can help you do amazing things, but if that belief is based on a lie, eventually it's gonna lead to real trouble.
Thank you, Applejack. I got this through dishonest means. That was a mistake I won't be making again. I'd like you to have it, as a reminder of how you helped me finally see the truth.
I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. I'll track down the pony I sold that worthless tonic to and give him another bit to replace this one. Honest.
I'm sorry, Granny. I hope this doesn't mean you'll stop swimming.
Why in tarnation would I do that? I just can't believe those two sales ponies had me believing I could near fly. Hey, where'd they go?
Being honest sure gets hard when it seems like the truth might hurt some pony you care about. But I think believing a lie can end up hurting even more. Maybe some ponies don't care about that, but I sure ain't one of them. Now you take it easy there, Granny.
Oh, I plan to. Hoo, ha, ha, whee!
The magical properties of this spell will only have lasting effects if you focus on... No! Rainbow Dash! Ugh! How in Equestria does that pony expect to pass her History of the Wonderbolts exam tomorrow if she's wasting time flying? I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her lackadaisical approach to studying. Won't she be surprised?
Surprise!
What? Huh?
How did you... Please, Twilight. That was the worst sneak attack ever.
What?
But I saw you giving me the stink eye from the ground and heard you flying towards me and muttering from a mile away.
Well, if you heard me muttering, then you must know what I was muttering about.
Yeah, the Wonderbolts history test. No big deal.
No, big deal. Really big deal. It's a test that will determine if you can join the newly formed Wonderbolts Reserves. And being part of the Wonderbolts Reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dream as a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life.
Twilight, not every pony gets all freaked out about tests like you.
I do not get all freaked out about tests.
Seriously? Your freakouts are so epic, you sing whole freak-out arias about freaking out.
Fine, I may tend to take my tests a little seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours. And I know just the pony who can help you. Me! This is gonna be so much fun!
Sure. Fun.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat.
And magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends.
What? Huh?
This is the most complete
And ginormous?
book on the history of the Wonderbolts.
Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there into here?
With my handy-dandy study checklist, of course.
Of course.
First up, reading and highlighting. Reading and highlighting is the foundation of any good study method. It allows the student to hone in and boil down on what's really important, separating the good from the bad, the wheat from the chaff, getting to the crux of things. Let's see what you've got so far. Huh? By highlighting everything, you don't really separate the wheat from the chaff. Or the good from the bad. Hey, I am not that tall. Okay, Rainbow. Clearly reading and highlighting is not your style of studying. So let's move on to the tried and true. History lecture. Yes, Rainbow?
Is it snack time?
No.
Recess?
No.
Can't we just watch the History of the Wonderbolts movie?
No! Now, just get comfortable and experience the magic of learning. Ahem. Prior to the Great Celestia Luna Rift, there was no need for the Earth Unicorn Pegasi, or EUP Guard. But after Luna's vanishment, the protective pony platoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held. Headed by General Firefly, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Every pony was so filled with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them the Wonderbolts. Rainbow Dash, can you repeat any of my lesson? History lecture? Nope. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow? Rainbow Dash! Here! Let's move on to my favorite style of learning. Flashcards!
Oh, does that mean I'll learn in a flash?
One can only hope. Colonel Purpledart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the Fourth Celestial Era, was known for his... Wah! Rainbow, did you see what happened?
What? No! I was riveted by your captivating cards.
After becoming the official flying squadron for Princess Celestia, she honored them with... Gotcha!
Go what?
The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was... Ah! Rainbow Dash, you could have hurt me.
With a spit wad? Really?
A spit wad to the eye would have been no laughing matter. Well, if you can horse around like this, then you clearly must be ready for the test.
Clearly.
Well then, I guess you're also ready for a... pop quiz.
Bring it.
The initials EUP stand for what?
Ernie's Undercooked Pancakes.
The original aerial team performed for
Celestia's Cereal Celebration.
the Wonderbolts were given their name by this famous Pegasus. Who is she? Please don't say Colonel Waffle.
Hello, General Blazing Donut Glaze. So, did I ace it or what?
Or what? You didn't get one answer correct.
What? But how?
I don't know. I've never heard answers so wrong. And so breakfast related. If you had taken the official test today,
my dreams of being in the Wonderbolts Reserve would have been totally crushed. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm running out of time. I don't know any of this history. I'm gonna fail! I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. And it's all your fault.
my fault. I'm the one helping you.
Maybe your famous study methods aren't all they're cracked up to be, eh, teacher?
Excuse me, I've used them to study for many a test and passed.
Yeah, right.
Do you know the name of the premier Wonderbolts choreographer?
Well,
Commander Easy Glider. Do you know how many Pegasi flew in the original squad? 7. Do you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icaranian Sun Salutation. See? I could pass the test.
fine. Rub it in, why don't you? Besides, I don't see why I have to take this lousy test anyway. I've proven I'm one of the best flyers around.
Knowing their origin and being able to properly represent them for all of Equestria is just as important.
Yeah, right. Some history buff like you must have made that up to bring us flyers down.
Knowing history actually is beneficial, Rainbow.
Beneficial for eggheads.
Girls. Well, this egghead knows history and can fly. Maybe I should become a Wonderbolt.
Just because you've got wings doesn't mean you can fly.
Girls.
You're barely able to just get off the ground.
Girls, stop!
Now, is that any way to talk to a friend?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test?
I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her.
Well, no offense to your teaching methods, Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Celestia and Luna, back when they were happy.
Now what?
Gummy's an earth pony, Winona's a unicorn, and Tank is a pegasus.
They're the EUP, helping to protect the princess.
How are you getting all this?
Oh no!
Stop! That was
Awesome! I give it 3 woohoos! Woohoo! 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 And an extra woo for good measure. Woo!
Well, I give it a whoa, what? I'm totally confused and I just want to go home. Whoa!
Hey! Whoa your woes there, Wolfle. Some ponies learn through theatrical presentation, but other ponies learn through musical intervention. Well, back in ancient times where the Wonderbolts of old, a general named Firefly, amazing and so bold. She brought them all together, spreading unity and fight, performing at their very best with wonder and might. Next Admiral Fairweather and the Colonel Purple Cloud gave Wonderbolts a bit of steel along with lots of heart. An Admiral named Fairy Flight, a General Kaput, helped the bolts fly super high with style and panache. Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop, for with their wicked moves, the Wonderbolts soared to the top. Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts, Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts, That is my rapping history of the Wonderbolts. So, do you get it?
Yes, Pinkie Pie. Wiki, wiki, wiki. General this and Colonel that. They're the Wonderbolts. Something that rhymes with that.
That was pretty terrible.
What? No, really? But I've got to learn this stuff now. And I am just the pony to help. Rarity, you look ridiculous. I am going to ignore that comment out of my desire to help you. Good luck. Get ready, Rainbow Dash, for I am going to take you on an historical adventure in fashion. I am now modeling the rather unattractive and, frankly, itchy original Wonderbolts flying costume. Fortunately, thanks to the vision of Fleur de Mer, the Wonderbolts ensemble became more streamlined in a wonderfully breathable fabric. Of course, there were fashion hits and misses. Just look at those dreadful bell-bottoms. What were ponies thinking?
I don't know. I bet General Flash wrecked these things.
Ah! Pinkie, you're real!
Of course I'm real. I mean, I'm not the real General Flash, the 10th leader of the Wonderbolts, but I, Pinkie, am really real. And I'm Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th Squadron.
And of course you recognize Commander Easy Glider.
And I'm sporting some sort of get-up worn by Colonel Purple Dart. Just look at us.
Look at us.
Look at me!
It's too much for my eyes! Now, don't you fret, Rainbow. This fashion show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either. Really? Well, what special study trick do you have, AJ? Who, me? Oh, I got nothing. Ugh. Why, I could tell you every little thing there is to know about the history of apples, but I picked all that up over years in the field as a labor of love. How much time you got? 12 hours. Oh, then you are up a creek.
Well, I think we should just go back to old-fashioned studying.
What about our play? Just look at these costumes. Surely something resonates with your inner Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the first Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just a filly.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
Pinkie, stop rapping. That isn't gonna help Rainbow.
Well, I suggest you put down your silly cards of flash, for I know that they cannot help our good friend Rainbow Dash.
Enough! No rapping, no cards, no costumes, no play, and no apples! I am never gonna pass this test, ever! Just forget it!
Rainbow, I'm sorry about all that. We didn't mean to overwhelm you.
It's okay. You were just trying to help. It's just too bad I'm too dumb to learn anything.
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
If by differently you mean not at all, then you're totally right.
No, that's totally wrong.
See? Wrong again.
I don't know any pony that's read more Daring Do books than you.
Well, that's not gonna get me into the Wonderbolts.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinkie.
Great. My years of being a class clown prevented me from actually learning how to learn.
That's not what I meant. You're smart, creative, inventive, and... Hey! I know you're upset, but you don't need to... Whoa. I almost slammed into that.
I know. You were jabbering on so much you didn't even notice.
But how did you notice? You were listening and talking to me the whole time.
You're such a rookie. An experienced flyer like me knows how to multitask.
While you fly?
It's essential. Yes, I was paying attention to you, but was also scanning the sky and the ground for any problems.
Really?
Flying's not just flying. In order to stay safe in the sky, I gotta hear and see everything down to the littlest detail. For instance, I saw Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner, and from the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles. And I'm thinking Big Mac sold a huge order of apples to Filthy Rich, because I heard him give a very hearty yup. I always make note of everything when I fly. No biggie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Gotta go.
Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want to hang out with a loser like me either. Yeah.
Thanks for meeting me, everypony.
What is it, Twilight?
We have to help Rainbow Dash.
Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of studying. My way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, listen up, ponies. Here's the plan. Hey, Rainbow. Wanna go for a fly?
Sure, got nothing better to do. Didn't we just do this?
Yes, but like you said, I'm such a newbie, I need all the practice I can get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
So, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
Read any good books lately?
Just history books. I tell you what they're about, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks, did you know Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm?
Maybe I'll go work there since I have no other plans for the rest of my life.
Oh, come on now, Rainbow. You can't give up on your dream.
Seems my dream has given up on me. Maybe I'll learn to shine shoes, sell hats, dig ditches.
Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Twilight, give it up. I have.
So, what do you remember about that flight?
Nothing important. Except after Luna was banished to the moon, Celestia needed protective forces, so Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoons.
Yes?
And at the celebration of the first celestial year of peace, an elite flying squadron performed, headed by General Firefly, who later named the group the Wonderbolts.
Uh-huh.
Commander Easy Glider established flight choreography that is still used by the Wonderbolts today.
Yes?
I know the history. I know it all. But how in Equestria did that happen?
You learned it!
Yeah, I got that. But how?
Well, on our first flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even thinking about it. Don't you see? I made use of your special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts.
I, Princess Celestia, banish you, Princess Luna, to the moon. Unicorn! Pegasus! E! U! P!
Yup.
Let us celebrate our first celestial year of peace. Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my costume is itchy and unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderbolts! Streamlined style by Flair de Mer.
Admiral Fairweather.
Colonel Purple Dart.
Admiral Fairy Flight!
General Flash.
Commander Easy Glider!
The history of the Wonderbolts.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you all so much!
You're welcome, but it all came from you. You learn without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really brilliant.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Rainbow Dash finally learned the history of the Wonderbolts, but she's not the only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way of learning isn't better than another. After all, every pony is unique and individual.
Just because the attendees are young doesn't mean they don't deserve my very best creative work. Why, this puppet theater is going to be the talk of the Foal and Philly Fair.
How could it not be? You're the one making it.
Oh, but I couldn't have done it without the help of one of my dearest and most supportive friends. You are my favorite dragon.
Your favorite dragon? Aw, gee.
The hours have been long, the work taxing beyond compare, but it will all be worth it when we hear those three little words.
This is awful!
Awful?
Completely unusable. Yeah, it doesn't travel. Oh, there's no room for my puppets. It appears I won't have a traveling puppet theater to use after all.
I don't know what that guy was talking about. This thing is perfect.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony.
adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat,
And magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
This is terrible! Simply terrible! So that puppeteer didn't like your exquisitely crafted best puppet theater in the history of puppet theater's puppet theater. You can just contribute something else to the Foal and Philly Fair.
I suppose I could. Oh, forget it, Spike. I'd never have something finished in time.
No.
I wanted to leave my creative mark on the fair, and I failed miserably. And that makes me miserable.
There's gotta be something in here somewhere. Ooh. It's not who, it's what. Like, what can help Rarity make something in time for the fair? She really, really, really wants to make a creative contribution. She said I'm her favorite dragon, so it's up to me to come through for her in her time of need. There's gotta be some kind of spell that'll do the trick. Ooh. Come on, help a dragon out. Ooh. 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 Ugh. It's not for me. It's for Rarity. The one who made you that bow tie you like so much? Woohoo! Okay, I get it. You don't think we should use magic? What is that? Woo! Woo! What? If I wasn't supposed to have it, it wouldn't be so easy to get. And it's covered in spikes, like me. Ooh. Ooh. Inspiration manifestation instantly brings ideas to life. Ooh. I'm liking the looks of this one. Rarity!
Leave me be. Can't you see how distraught, disappointed, and downtrodden I still am?
But I brought you something.
Unless it's another carton of vanilla oat swirl or word that the festival has been canceled, I don't think I'm interested.
It's magic.
Spike, precious scales. I already have magic.
But not the kind that can help you create something in time for the fair. This can.
I suppose it's worth a try. From in the head to out in the world, every thought to action. Hold close this book, and through its spell you'll start a chain reaction, projecting forth whatever beauty you see. Only when true words are spoken will you finally be set free.
Did it work?
There's only one way to find out. Oh my! I thought about making this a much more beautiful spell book, and I have! Dear, dear Spike! Here I was about to give up, but like a true friend, you've come through with flying colors. Come, we must find the puppeteer right away, so that I may provide him with the most fabulous theater he's ever imagined. Or should I say that I've ever imagined?
Ah, Miss Rarity, come to see the show, I presume. You'll notice I had to make do in light of your recent failure to produce a functioning theater.
Oh, but I think you'll find the new one I've created will be much more to your liking.
Yeah, well, it is gorgeous, but that was never the problem now, was it? Oh, well, this one does seem to travel. Plenty of room for my puppets. I say, Miss Rarity, I don't know how you managed to do so in such a short amount of time, but you seem to have redeemed yourself. How did you manage to do so in such a short time?
As a matter of fact, she used
A good designer never reveals her tricks. Thank you again, Spike, for being such a dear friend and finding this book for me.
My pleasure. Well, guess I can return it now that the fair's over.
Oh, yes, of course. I've made my creative contribution as I'd hoped to do, and all is well. Then again, perhaps I should keep it just a scotch longer. You don't mind, do you, Spike?
Of course not. See you tomorrow! What? She'll keep it for a few more hours. No harm in that. Rarity?
Spike, I'm so glad you're here.
Whoa! Are you okay?
Oh, I have never been better. This book you've given me is amazing. Why, I've been up all night just creating and creating and creating and creating. I've completed my fall line for the next 15 seasons. Wow! But then I started thinking, why stop there? Oh, Spike, I've always thought this town of ours could use a few beautifying upgrades. And with this book, I can make that happen with such ease. You will support me in this endeavor by letting me keep the book just a little longer?
Of course I will. Oh, what do you say we get a little breakfast before we get started?
No time for breakfast. I want to get started right away.
Technically, we do have time, because with that book held close, you can just make things... Rarity?
Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Why, that cart hasn't an ounce of stylish flair.
My eye's playing tricks on me again.
What in rhubarb pie just happened?
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's amazing. You should ask Applejack if she wants you to give all the Apple family carts a makeover.
Oh, I don't really think I need to ask permission, darling. Everyone loves surprises, especially when they're gorgeous ones.
You're right. Every pony does love surprises.
We shouldn't even tell any pony that it's me who's behind all the fabulous changes I'll be making. Won't that be a fun little secret for the three of us to share?
The three of us?
You, me, and the book, of course. My marvelous, marvelous book.
Of course.
Promise me you won't say a word to any pony.
Carter.
I knew I could count on you, Spike. And I also know just what I want to do next. Yeah. Take that. And that.
What in the...
Get it off me! I've always thought Rainbow Dash could use a little more glamour. And now look at her, cloud-busting with style. Moving on.
She'll be fine. It's just a dress. Wait for your favorite dragon!
La 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 la. There you go, Mr. Robin. Don't you look so content in your little house? Oh my goodness! You're lost? No, not that way. That looks like that's a door to a bedroom. Try that one over there. No, that leads to a shoe closet? Oh dear. Maybe try the staircase? Oh, no, the other staircase.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's probably the most beautiful birdhouse ever created.
Go on. I'm just not sure how the bird feels about it.
What does a bird know about architectural design? What matters is what you think, Spike, and you love it. Don't you?
Of course I do. It's so... Rarity.
It is, isn't it? Ooh! Adorable! But it could use a touch of class, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This party doesn't even seem to have a proper theme. Let's do something about that, shall we?
You've already made things look really, really great. Maybe you should stop while you're ahead?
You're right, Spike. There's so much to do elsewhere.
Right. Elsewhere.
Just one more little thing before we go. Why, this party is certain to make the society page now. Won't Pinkie Pie be pleased? Happy day to... Huh? I am simply buzzing with ideas. Simply buzzing.
That's great. But, you've been at this for a while now. How about you take a break? Give that brilliant mind of yours a rest.
Don't be silly. I'm not going to stop now. Why, I won't stop until every inch of Ponyville has benefited from my creative vision. Starting with you, Spike! You look fabulous!
All because of you.
Anything for my favorite dragon and most supportive friend. Come! There's so much more to do! Oh no, not you too!
What do you mean, not me too?
Oh, judging by that outfit, I thought for sure
What? This? I just wanted to try out a new look. You like?
Well, in that case, have you seen any ponies suspicious around?
Nope.
Princess Twilight, the gazebo has been turned into solid crystal, and 2 ponies are now trapped inside its walls.
No! I made a promise to Rarity to keep this to myself. Ooh. But you're right, Aloysius. I have to tell. And once I do, I can forget Rarity thinking of me as her most supportive friend. I can forget Rarity thinking of me as a friend at all. I can't do it. I promised I'd keep all of this between the 3 of us. Ooh. Of course it's weird that she meant me, her, and the spellbook. But the spellbook! Of course! If I can get it away from her, I bet she won't be able to use its magic anymore. Oh, come on! It's the perfect plan! I just have to figure out which way she went. I can't see! I'm thinking she's headed this way. What do you think you're doing?
Me? I was just, basking in your creative radiance.
Oh, Spike, you do say the nicest things.
Thanks.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes! Gold-plated rooftops for every pony! Spike!
I have just had the most marvelous idea.
Of course you have. You're Rarity.
My work here in Ponyville is nearly complete. Don't you think it's time the rest of Equestria benefited from my creative vision?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm thinking we go by chariot. Or as everyone will soon be calling them, Rariot.
Oh, yeah. We should definitely go by... How did you do that?
Why, whatever do you mean?
The book. You don't... It's gone. The book is gone.
Gone? Why, it's right there. I need my book, Spike! What have you done with my book?
Why would I do anything with your book? We're friends. It was probably the owl.
But wait, I don't seem to need it anymore, do I? Yes, yes, I can feel its magic flowing within me now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
Oh, the places we'll go, Spike. Manhattan, Philadelphia, Canterlot. And there you'll be by my side, just as you've always been here in Ponyville, your constant praise and adoration driving me to even greater heights until there isn't an inch of Equestria that hasn't been utterly transformed by my creative genius!
No.
What did you say?
I said no. You've been changing things, but you haven't been making them better. I should have told you the truth at the very beginning, but I didn't because I was trying to be a supportive friend. But instead, I let you become something awful.
Awful? What happened?
Rarity, you're okay?
I think so. Though by the looks of it, something quite terrifying has happened to Ponyville.
You haven't.
Me?
The last part of the spell.
Only when true words are spoken will you finally be set free.
The spell took over you and you wanted to change everything in Equestria. I was afraid to tell you how I really felt about it, but then I told you the truth.
Dearest Spike, you should never be afraid to tell me the truth. We're friends, remember?
Today I learned how important it is to be honest with your friends when they're doing something that you don't think is right. A true friend knows that you're speaking up because you care about them.
Spike! Never, ever, ever, ever take another book out of the library at the castle without asking. Princess Cadence and Princess Luna have much better things to do than help me clean up Ponyville. Do you have any idea how hard it was to reverse that much dark magic?
You don't look so good. What? I'm just being honest. It's what good friends do.